Happy past Easter. Wow.
Easter. No,
Thanksgiving.
no, no. Easter's in the future.
Happy past Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Do you see that video that I posted on how we did our turkey this year?
Yeah, that's called the Dutch oven.
Well, the Dutch oven was actually on top of it.
Right,
So
but that's what to me, I saw that. I'm like, oh, he's cooking it in a Dutch oven style.
hold on a second. There we go. No,
Right?
so this particular so I understand what a
Because
Dutch
my
oven is.
because the
Trust me.
turkeys were in a pan, right? And usually the pan will set in the coals a little bit or off to the side, and then you put a cover on it, and then you put
Right.
the
Well,
coals on top,
that's
just
the
like
Dutch
what you
oven
do.
part. Yeah.
Right.
The
So
only
that's
video that I shared was well, you saw the Dutch oven on top
yeah,
because I sent you a video directly.
when that came
Yeah,
off,
yeah. I didn't
and
put
then
that
you
on
pulled the
I didn't
turkeys up.
upload that part to YouTube because I actually shared it with our fam.
Yeah, I
But
saw it.
it was just the trash can chicken or the trash can turkey though,
Yeah.
is what they which I've never done that before. Super
I've never.
amazing. It tasted so good,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
And let me tell you right now, do you know what was in the Dutch oven?
What?
It was ham. We had ham in the Dutch oven. Brian, that was the best ham I've ever had in my entire freaking life. It was
Oh
so
man.
good because it wasn't just being cooked from the coals of the on the bottom of the Dutch oven. It was also being smoked.
Right. It's the flavors. I
Dude, the
understand the concept,
smoked
but
ham was just like
oh my.
unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. So, yes, you guys have got to try that out. It was so good. Oh my word. Hey, welcome everybody to the
Bitcoin
fam,
fam.
Bitcoin fam. If you guys are here to talk about cryptocurrency, we are. So, all right.
All right.
Yeah, you guys should check out that video though. If you guys want to know how to cook a good turkey, chicken. We had turkey, chicken, and then ham in the Dutch oven. Oh my word. Oh,
That's so
dude.
good.
Yep. All right. Dude, so talk to us, man. Obviously, we want to talk about what does this mean having Bitcoin surge?
Well, I thought Bitcoin was going to get to 100,000 by Thanksgiving,
I
and
think
it
we
didn't.
all thought that. We
And
all
I was
felt that.
wrong. Yeah,
I
and
think
that's
we were
probably
all
why.
wrong.
That's probably why it didn't.
Yeah.
But I am like this close to guaranteeing that Bitcoin's going to hit 100,000 or more by the end of the year. But
It's close now. We're already
nothing's 100% in any market, and we all know that. So anyway, before I get into going into the charts, let's put out that disclaimer, Cody.
Do you know why nothing is 100%?
Why?
Is because it might be 2 or 3 or 400%. Okay.
Right?
That was
All right.
lame. That was stupid.
It
All
kind of
right.
was. I was thinking
Yeah.
thousands.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So Cody and I are not financial advisors, and this is not financial advice. It's just
Definitely.
us having a nice, hearty conversation and sharing it with you about cryptocurrency.
Love it.
Yeah. So anyway, let me get into showing you the chart of Bitcoin.
Oh yeah,
And
by the way, if you guys want us to look up any coins for you guys, put them in the comment section. Be more than happy to check them out for you guys.
hold on, I gotta redo this here. So anyway, I'm just loading up the chart. So I was gonna go through this morning and start looking for some stuff to go through, and of course I always start with Bitcoin. So I just go to the charts and look at Bitcoin, and I never left the charts of Bitcoin.
Yes.
So here is the chart of Bitcoin. This is the weekly with the weekly candle wicks, roughly a 5 year period. So I was wondering, since now we're December 1st, what has Bitcoin done the previous Decembers of the start of the bull market? So
What a
the
great
December
question.
after the halving. Go ahead.
I
What
said
was
that was
that?
that's a great question. Yes.
So I went to 2020 because it was easier to go to on the chart. So I started there. So, I went to 2020, and so roughly I went here, the end of November, and I just kind of went up 4 weeks, to the end of December and just saw what it did for performance. And I was blown away. It was like 80%, and there it is, right? 80%. I was like, holy cow. Just think if Bitcoin did 80% this December. because it is
Right.
a cycle. It's kind of a trend. That 80%, we'll look at that after.
Well, and really quick, Brian, like
Yeah,
why is 2020 so relevant to today?
it's just it's the 4 year cycle of Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going back 4 years from today and
Yeah.
see what the month of December did 4 years ago. So the
Exactly.
month of December of the year 2020, leading into the bull market peak of 2021, Bitcoin grew 80%. I was like, holy smokes,
That's insane.
totally insane, right? So then I'm like, I got to see what 2016 did. So here I am, we got to go way down in price, right? Because we're at 96, 97,000 right now. And let's see, back in, we'll start at December 1st, right? So Bitcoin was $857. So 8 years ago
Cheese and crow, dude.
to the day,
Oh my
Bitcoin was
gosh.
$857. None of us thought. If we would have thought all we would have bought back then, Cody, was Bitcoin. How
The
foolish.
crazy,
I,
dude,
I feel foolish that I didn't buy more Bitcoin than what I have right now.
yeah, but there is also something to be said for XRP,
Mm.
TRX,
Oh yeah,
uh
there is. There is. I'm
ETH.
not
I
trying to
mean, the
take any.
altcoins, like yeah, I agree with you 100%, but it's the same philosophy for altcoins too.
Yeah, it is. So anyway, let's see what
But that's when you and I got in, was right there.
I know.
Freaking
Right?
right there, dude.
Pretty
Like
much, right? So
crazy. Yeah.
so let's see what it did in 4 weeks. So we'll go to uh oh, I'm on the monthly. Hold on. I gotta change this to the weekly, folks. Because I did go change it to the monthly to get to the data. And now I just lost all the data.
What are
There
you
we
guys
go.
holding right now while Brian's looking that up? I want to see what you guys have for a portfolio. You know what we should do for some people sometime? We should analyze their portfolios.
No, I'm not doing that. I
No,
don't
no,
feel
no,
like
no.
that's all subjective, right?
Of course it's
Everybody's
subjective.
portfolio is different and what they like. Like I can go through
No, no,
sometime.
no. I'm saying from a chart analysis perspective.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying like you like
Yeah.
it or not. I'm just saying like actually give people an idea of like based on the charts what they actually are holding is strong or not. It'd be interesting to see.
All right. So we're just gonna go from November 28th to get my actually I want to make this a little higher.
We got to do another CLV video. I'm sure people are itching for that at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna put one out probably today, and I was gonna probably do a Den and an H bar update too, because those things are moving on the charts.
Yeah. Out of all the video or out of all the coins that we do, guys, which ones do you guys care about the most to see updates on?
So roughly back in 2016, December of 2016, it did like 49, 50% gain. So that, I mean, so we had in 2016 a 50% gain, in 2020 an 80% gain. I mean, we could go back to 2012, which no one ever talks about, right?
Yeah. Which, yeah, I mean, what is it, 12 years? 12 years ago?
2012, yeah.
I mean, most people are
All right, so here, oops, hold on.
very few
The only people that
people
had
in,
Bitcoin back then really were people that were mining it.
well, there's very few
A friend
people
of
that are
mine
still
talked to me
holding
in like
on.
2013 about mining Bitcoin.
Actually,
I'm like,
put it in the comments section, guys. When did you get involved in cryptocurrency? What year was it? And if you guys did get involved, 8 to 12 years ago, are you guys still holding? Or have you guys pulled out and then gotten back in? I'd be curious to hear about that. We do have a coin request at some point too.
yeah. Yeah, so back in 2012, it was flat. So anyway, now I'm going to zoom back into present day and we'll just do some numbers. I really think that it's not unlikely to see Bitcoin at least go up 25% in the month of December. That
I,
might be conservative,
I think we've seen that before pretty much
right? So,
every year, haven't we? Or roughly?
well, that's what I just went through. Well,
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know
not
about December's.
okay, not
So,
December's in general.
here's the last December. It went up a little bit, but I'm just going on that one December. I'm not looking at every year. I'm looking at the cycle every 4 years because we're in the bull market. So we can see, I got to get some more space here, right? And if we go, just say in the next month, we go up 25%, right? That's going to put Bitcoin around 122, $123,000 by the end of the year,
Holy crap.
right? So now let's say we do what 2016 did, just under like 50%. That would put Bitcoin around 146,000, right? And now let's just say we did what 2020 did, and we go up 80%. That's going to put Bitcoin like around $175,000 by the end of the year. That blows my mind, right? And then, I mean,
It just seems a little far-fetched, doesn't it?
it does. But when we, come on, let go. Wouldn't we have said that back in 2020? Let's
Jeez.
see, in 2020, right? That seems kind of far-fetched. Here we were at 2020, right? In December. Just say just say the beginning of December. We were right around $18,000 in 2020, right? By the end of the year, I'm going, since this is weekly, I'm going to the top of the wick, what it peaked at. Whoops. By the end of the year, it was 35,000. Who would have thought it was going to go from 18 to 35,000, right? And then take it 6 weeks out. If we go to the peak 6 weeks out, roughly, or 5 weeks out, it peaked at 42,000. Who would have thought? And then we had a little correction, like the January, like to me, like the middle January, February time frame, we're going to have a correction. But then from that correction in 2020, let's take it down to the wick, right? Whoops. It went down to 30,000. And then from that correction, I mean, it was a double top in 2021. It went 114% from there. But now if we go all the way to the top, because we had a double top for this last bull market, 129% from its low its low for 2021. But look, we had this COVID thing during what happened. That's why, because COVID, all of this right in here was all COVID. That's why I think that's probably why this chart formation is like this instead of more like going up. All right, had a little correction and then up. It
It
was a
was the
much,
surge,
it,
yeah.
right? But look what held for resistance. The 50-day moving average held up. And then it got up, and then the 20-day held, and then it peaked, and then the house fell down. So anyway, my prediction is Bitcoin is going to be well over 100,000 by the end of the year. I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to say it's going to be probably about 122 to 125,000 by the end of the year.
I mean,
But if
yeah.
Bitcoin copies its past history, that's going to be anywhere from 145,000 to 175,000,
I
which could
agree.
happen. So
I agree. I think that I mean it's definitely a conservative. I'm just surprised that it's not there. I just 145,000 before the end of the year. I mean,
it
dude,
could be 175,000 before the end of the year.
think
If it's
about that. That's
175,000 before the end of the year, my 207,000 price projection, I'm going to be a little bit low. I think so.
jeez. All right, let's check out a coin for we got a coin request from Flipcoin Z.
All right.
So Flipcoin Z wants us to check out Seller Network. I've got it pulled up on the I've got it pulled up here.
All right.
So
I
we
got
can
to
kind of
reload my chart.
yeah,
So just, I'm
that's
doing
fine. We're
that
gonna
right
analyze
now.
it from here for a moment first. So have you heard of this one at all, Brian?
Um, Let me go back to that screen.
I got it right here.
A seller network?
Seller Network. It's number 338
Sealer. No, I have
or
not. So
Sealer. Yeah, Sealer.
sealer or seller, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get my charts back up real quick. So you can start in just with the basics, you know.
Yeah, so I mean your market cap 179 million. I mean this is like a good in my opinion. I don't know the use case of this, so I don't know anything about it, but I would say that this is definitely considered a good like mid market cap, maybe higher, maybe kind of lower market cap, but I like the 2 and
Three.
300 marks. You know, those are nice because the opportunity for multiple X is really good, especially if it's like
What's the ticker?
it's CELR. CELR. So it's currently sitting at 2 cents. Let's
Huh.
see what its all-time high
That's
was. Its all-time
pretty.
high 19 cents.
All right. So there's
It's
a
like a 10x
almost
right
a
there
just
opportunity.
about a 10x, yeah.
Yeah. So you got a 10x opportunity there from its all-time high, which was actually back in September 26, 2021. So this was the previous bull run that this had its all-time high at,
Yeah.
which
When
would
was its
probably
all-time
indicate that it's
low?
like a its all-time low. Its all-time low. Holy crap.
It was back in
Point zero
March
zero
of
one.
2020. So that's when it probably came out and that around that
It
area.
must have. Yeah, that was 5 years ago. May
Right.
16th,
And then it
2020. So it
yeah,
was
so
it
it's
was go ahead.
and then it peaked almost 20 cents in the bull
Yeah.
market. So what's their
I kind of
so
want to
we
go to
got
its
total
let's go to the
supply at
website for
10
a second.
billion. I was gonna all right. Oh,
Yeah,
this
just
is the
for
site. Yeah.
yeah, just for a second. We can come back to that for a moment. Okay, this is interesting. So blockchain connected. Everyday dApps, every asset, every user. So this is sounds like it's relative to dApps.
Interoperability protocol enabling a one-click user experience accessing tokens, DeFi, gaming, NFTs, governments, and more across multiple chains. Developers can build interchain native dApps using seller interchain messaging SDK to gain access to efficient liquidity utilization, coherent application logic, and shared states. Users of seller enabled dApps will enjoy the benefits of diverse multi-blockchain ecosystem with simplicity of a simple transaction UX, all from a single chain. Sounds like it's a layer one. So it's like a, you know, it's going to be like the Ethereum Solanas and things
Right.
like that. If
But if it's targeting a specific because that it's one thing to have all the capabilities, you know, of the
well,
DeFi
it's
gaming,
being like
NFTs and
it's
all
trying
that
to do
stuff.
right.
But is it targeting one something specific? That's my question because there's so many coins out there that are or
What's
coins. There's so
technology
many
say?
projects out there. Yeah. Let's see the technology. A multi-blockchain operating system.
I'm just gonna just read this briefly. Keep
Yeah, go
scrolling.
for it.
Yeah, I'm reading it to myself.
Oh, okay. Um, different blockchains. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like a cell C bridge, the interchain.
It looks cool. It sounds good. It just sounds like the same. It sounds to
There's
me like the
this.
same kind of thing that everything was doing 4 years ago.
So is there anything up
What's this?
under,
This
let me
is. I'm trying
see,
to figure out what all these
product
guys are.
home, blog community. Go back to home.
Yeah.
Huh.
Fast,
Um,
secure, and low cost multi-blockchain asset bridge. This is interesting. A C
it's a
bridge.
bridge. All right.
C bridge is decentralized and non bridge that supports tokens transfers across 40 plus blockchains and layer 2 rollups built on top of a sealer or seller. However, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah.
Interchained messaging framework. C bridge has processed more than 14 billion cross-chain assets, transferred volume from over 540,000 unique users, and quickly grown to expand to more blockchains and layer twos.
Oh,
So,
it's layer
so it
two.
actually helps
Yeah.
bridge to layer two. Is that what that is?
Well, it's a layer two.
It is a layer two, so it's not a layer one. That's
No, it's a
interesting.
layer two. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I think it pretty much said it right here. This is what it is. This is I to give you an idea of what it all, I mean, it says what is it.
Right. So
So
here
ex
I'm gonna just share my screen real quick because I
so
get some stuff on Seller as well.
yeah, go for it. Very interesting
So I've never
project
heard
though.
of this before. I mean, this like Friday, I was doing my own coin search Friday just to find some micro caps.
Yeah.
So I went through the coins from 800 to 1,000, raking, right? So that was roughly 38 million to like $55 million market caps. But anyway, here's Cellular Network. This is what I found. I don't know if it's similar to what you're on. I just did a search. So this is back. They haven't really released any news since, on this site anyway, back since September of 2023, a little over a year.
Yeah.
But it's has integrated with Manta Pacific Mainnet. This is just talking what they've done. Their partners. See, I'll just scroll through stuff like this. It's a layer two. Um, Binance Trust Wallet and Seller Network partner. So, but that's way back in 2019. So it might just be something that came out back then and it's just maintained itself, hopefully staying up to date with their chain. But I'm not going to go through a deep dive on this on the live call. But they're partnered with Chainlink, so real world information and layer two scalability.
Oh, that's interesting. This is
But
the first one I've
that was five
heard.
years ago.
This is the
So
first time I've heard of a project directly connected to Chainlink.
it's all over the place. I see it all over the place.
Yeah,
Chainlink. Oh yeah, yeah.
that's interesting.
So, but here's the chart for it. Might as well just roll right into the chart. We can go back and finish up with uh, coin market cap if you want.
Yeah,
But this chart looks pretty good. Look at this thing.
it's up 6% today, I think.
And all the moving averages are all bending up. We're going to have a golden cross here where the 50 is going to cross the 200 day. Um, I mean, holy cow, this thing is moved.
Yeah,
Where's our election day? Oh, yeah, it's way down here, somewhere in there. We'll call that election day. And come on, chart.
you can do it.
I knew you can. I mean, since election day, it's up 100 over 100%. So this thing is cranking,
That's interesting.
right? Uh,
Yeah.
there is this area of resistance right in here. So it's currently at 2.3 cents, so 0.023. Um, it did spike up to like 0.024, which is the leading into this area zone of resistance, price resistance between like the 2.5 cents and it's chunky, all the way up to like almost 3 cents. It's like a half a cent price resistance in this area, and then there's gonna be more. What's the all-time high on this?
It was close to 20 cents.
Because 20 cents. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And then there's gonna be some more around here, around no 3.5, 4 cents. Now let me go out. So I think the way the markets are going and the way this thing jumped, I really think it's gonna spend a little bit of time in this area here, like definitely in this area, right in here, this price, and then there's some more up here. But that's where, I think we're going to get by this area definitely by the end of the year. We might be trading up around the 33, 3.5 cents, 4 cents area by the end of the year. And then we'll go zoom out and see past history. And hold on, maybe this, I got to find a different chart that has more data.
It
Usually,
is climbing today, that's for sure.
here's Binance's. So,
It is
wow.
climbing.
For some reason, when I use my cursor, it doesn't release like my other tools do. Kind of bugs me. But anyway, that's for me to figure out. So look at this. That was its initial run up to 10 cents and then came back down and then peaked just, I mean, it peaked at 20 cents and then a monumental crash like everything else. So looking at the long term, this is weekly wicks. It does have a little bit of work ahead of itself. Like right now, definitely going to get above the 200-day moving average on the weekly chart, which is where it's battling right now. Once it gets above that, I see definitely a resistance area around the 2.5 cents. And then there's another one around like 3.2 cents, like I showed on the daily. But after it gets above this level right here, to me, the next area it might try to consolidate or just do a retest is around the 7 cents, 7 to 8 cents range. Um, and then from there,
I mean, if
it'd be
that's
pushing its
awesome if
all-time
that's
high.
true. Yeah.
So I think uh, I really think go back to the numbers again. Go ahead and show me the. Do you still have it up on
Yeah, give me a
CoinMarketCap?
second.
I can always do a CoinGecko.
To the numbers. Yes.
Right. So yeah, I think this coin. Let's see. Fully diluted market cap is 231 million. Uh, so yeah, over 76% of
Sorry.
tokens are out there in circulation. You can scroll down. What's the all? Yeah. I Yeah, I could see this touching its all-time high. It's ranked what, 320 something?
Well, yeah, that 380 338 on
338.
the coin market cap, yeah.
So that would put it at like almost a $2 billion market cap
It
when
might
it
be in the
peaks.
400s on your CoinGecko or whatever. But
Here, I'll pull up CoinGecko real quick and we'll compare.
but
Uh,
overall, yeah, it seems like it's got some strength. I'm curious if there's any news or anything that's coming out about it, or if it's just, you know,
yeah, it's a
if
bridge.
it's just
So,
chart memory.
oh, look at this. This is so on CoinGecko, it's ranked 492.
It's available on Coinbase for the record.
Yeah, I know. And Kraken and yeah, so it's a
Crypto.com.
definitely a legitimate project, 100%. It's not a fluff or a scam. Definitely 100% to me. It's a solid project, but
Yeah.
it's a competitive area that it's in with layer twos. So
Yep. Are you sharing your screen right now?
yeah, can you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it. Yep.
All right. So here on CoinGecko, it's ranked 492, 131 million, fully diluted. So so it's funny, CoinMarketCap showed more coins in circulation than CoinGecko did. So there's definitely a discrepancy on these websites that are monitoring the cryptocurrencies. Definitely. So anyway,
Well, yeah, but if the discrepancy could just very well be that CoinMarketCap doesn't actually believe in maybe
certain,
CoinGecko actually has like everything, literally everything that's ever been
yeah,
made.
but the numbers are different. On
Because you
CoinMarketCap,
have to get
you
approved
showed a
on
circle.
CoinMarketCap
CoinMarketCap showed a circulating supply of 7.76 billion, right?
for
CoinGecko
this coin.
only shows a supply of 5.6 billion. That's a
Yeah.
big difference.
Yeah,
And
that is pretty.
that causes inflation. I like that when there's more coins that are already in circulation, that'll be less inflation in the future. So that's a big discrepancy to me between the two websites. How can that number be wrong?
Yeah, that's true.
The number of coins listed, it's just all who they decide to go ahead and monitor, but I don't care about that. The numbers is what I care about, but all-time low. Um, yeah, I think, I mean, on a conservative basis, this coin's gonna 5x. Is my opinion, my guess. Between a 5 and a 10x. But who knows? If we go back to all the coins by market cap, again, there's over 100 coins that are worth over $1 billion. I mean, like we're in price discovery mode for market capitalization, all-time high, I'm pretty sure. But we're not even into 2025 yet. And we're already up to 126 cryptocurrencies worth $1 billion or more. That's
Yeah, that's
that right
insane.
there. And like I say, I think there's going to be over 300 by the peak of this bull market worth over $1 billion,
Yeah.
right?
That
So
yeah.
could I see this token here as one of those? Yes. I could picture that. I can imagine that. Yes, this could be. So, but that blows my mind. So, and you look at the total market cap of almost 3.6 trillion now. I'm going to just pull up the chart with that real quick. Just
Yeah, do it.
so we'll go just total. Give it all. Give us all of it.
Oh, by the way,
Right?
thank you for sharing that flip coin Z. Appreciate it.
Yes, definitely.
That was a really, really, really interesting coin.
So here we are. We are in price discovery mode for the total crypto market, hands down. Here we are, 2021 peak, right? A little over 3 trillion, just touched 3 trillion 2021. And now, roughly, we'll go roughly where it was. So we're not even to 2025 yet. And we're already like 13% above our old all-time high.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the market's going to triple. I do. I think, like we had said last week, I'm around 11 trillion. Cody was a little more, and I'm really rooting for Cody.
Well, the funny thing is that's actually changed
All right, here's the total three. This
because
is
I thought it
just
was going to be 90,000. I thought Bitcoin was going to be 90,000 at its all-time high,
right. And here's just the
like six
altcoin
months ago.
market. So
Yeah.
the altcoin market. So right now, Bitcoin is driving the growth of the total market, right? It has been. It's $97,000. It's been driving. It's almost a $2 billion market cap itself. It's been driving the total market cap, right? Because here we
Yeah.
are. This is altcoins take with Bitcoin and Ethereum taken out. We're right around 1 trillion, just under $1 trillion. We still have 13% to go before we're at our all-time high for market cap of altcoins. That's going to happen by the end of the year. We're going to be in price discovery mode for total markets of altcoins in starting in 2025. I really think so.
You
And
believe
that's
that?
what's been happening lately. Bitcoin really hasn't been going down, right? But my portfolio has been going up. And why? Because the altcoins, while Bitcoin's reconsolidating, catching its breath, the altcoins have been catching up a little bit. All right. So this is what I wanted to go. Here we go.
He
So to
found it.
look at that, we're gonna do bit ETH,
Yeah, I'd like to look at ETH. It's been a
Bitcoin
second.
versus Ethereum, right? So here's Bitcoin versus Ethereum. Bitcoin going down, right? And usually this type of candle wick signifies that there's a change in the trend coming, which would be the trend was definitely up. I think this is going to go down and Ethereum is going to gain on Bitcoin a little bit. So let me go to the yearly on that.
Alt season is here.
See, so that's what's happening now. We have to wait and see
Yeah.
if this right here breaks down and creates a new low. And that to me would really signify the changing of Bitcoin big run to now the altcoins are also kicking in. Doesn't mean Bitcoin's price is not going to continue to go up. It's just the altcoin market is going to grow exponentially compared to Bitcoin for a little period of time. And that's my opinion. But here's the ETH chart.
Hold on, before we do
Okay.
well, no. Yeah, do the ETH chart. Do the ETH chart.
Well, I'll do one more before the ETH.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Do the ETH chart.
I'm going to do the Bitcoin dominance chart.
Because I got
Look at the
another coin
dominance
for you to
chart.
look up after that.
All right, look at the dominance chart. Bitcoin's crashing. The dominance chart. Look how it's crashing. But
Yeah.
Bitcoin's still at 97,000. It's not crashing. The altcoins are catching up.
So the Bitcoin dominance is at 56% right
Right.
now.
Yeah, my
56.
chart shows 57%. So, and it was up around 62, 63. So it's lost 5% in dominance.
Yeah.
So because Bitcoin's going sideways and the altcoins are saying, hey, we're catching up to you, Bitcoin. Here we come.
So check your
Right?
Satoshi value. By the way, anybody who's watching this, want you guys to think about that. You're always looking at your government currency value. There is merit to also looking at your
Satoshi
Satoshi
value.
value. Look at your Satoshi value. Your Satoshi value might be exploding significantly more than your fiat currency value. Something to think about.
So here's the Ethereum chart. Look at this thing, right? That's, I mean, that's nuts. We have to look. We have to go to the election.
It's like such a pivoting point, right?
This thing is in my way. How do I move this bar? There we go. All right. So let's go back to our, oh, there's Tuesday, November 5th. And then after the election, it was up 42%. Since the election, right? This is 26 days. Ethereum's up over 50%. It's
Crazy.
above a couple key levels. It's finally above like this 3,300 area. It's way above this 34, 3,500 area that it busted above. And now it's working up to its $3,800 area of resistance. And because it's gone by all of this. So, I mean, if there's any type of correction on Ethereum, I would say it'd come back down to around 3,500. But right now, there's not a glimmer of red in that in these candle wicks here. So, um, yeah, I think we're going to see Ethereum have a brief stop around the 3,800 to 4,000 area.
Yeah,
But I really think Ethereum is going to be above $4,000 by the end of the year.
it
It
wouldn't
might even
surprise
make a
me.
new all-time high. Let's
Yeah.
see if it, so let me Just
And
go
there's so many
5
people
years.
that like want Ethereum to hit 10,000 so bad.
Oh,
And it's
I
like,
think it will. And Solana's going to probably be around 1,500.
you think so?
I do.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So right now, if we're looking on the weekly wick, Ethereum is at a key level right now. It's battling. This used to be resistance. It's battling. It wants this to turn into support. And if this thing turns into support here, I mean, right now we're at 3,700. So we're, you know, 200 above the, call it $3,500 line, what was resistance. We're going to turn that into support. So I really think, wow, I mean, it breaks above that. I mean, it's at 3,700 now. I mean, that's a 30% jump. We're at an all-time high. If we're thinking Bitcoin's going to do anywhere from a 25 to an 80% jump, I have to say that Ethereum's got a 30% jump in it. So could we be seeing all new all-time highs for Ethereum by the end of the year and Bitcoin
I believe we
being over
will.
$100,000 by the end of the year?
I think we will.
What a monumental December that will be.
Yeah, I would.
This will be. So anyway, yeah, some of
Hmm.
this stuff is just blowing my mind.
So check this out. We're gonna take a look at the best performers of the weekly and the 24 hour.
All right, go ahead.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Best performer. Psh. Ethereum named service is the best performer on the 7 day, up 100%.
I used to have some of that. My average
Crazy.
cost was like $8, $9, and I ended up getting out of it
Crazy.
because it wasn't moving. So,
It's moving
but
now.
so there's another one out there.
And then
It
the and then the 24 hour on
there's
the
another
24
one
hours
like
up.
that name service, but it's under the SWI protocol, and it's the same thing. Get your own name.
What is this A's A's network?
No idea.
Azo network. This is on the 24 hour. This is
AI Oz maybe.
yeah, AI's yeah.
Who knows?
Interesting. So that's our winners for 7 day and the 24 hour. Ethereum name service and
Yeah.
AI's
Theta. I
network.
saw Helium. Yeah, I just
Helium's
dragged.
catching up today.
Uh, yeah, there's so many
Helium's been
different
pushing.
coins that are performing, and you just, I want to be in them all, but you just can't. But you know they're moving. You
We
just,
really should do another video on H bar, by the way, because that's actually doing pretty well.
yeah. So I was planning on H bar. I'm probably gonna bang out a few videos today. Um, I might do like H bar, uh, a dent update because that's been moving, and CLV. So we might put a few videos out later today and tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
spread them out.
yeah,
When do we
yeah.
want to do our next live? Because I feel like we should do one
Yes. Let me.
Monday. I don't
Uh,
want to. Can you do
tomorrow
one
is
tomorrow?
Monday. Let me look at. I gotta actually look at my calendar real quick. So we're looking at it right now.
Or we can figure that out. It's going to be Monday or Tuesday, definitely.
So it would be tomorrow morning or actually Wednesday. I cannot do it Tuesday
Well, let's do
unless.
tomorrow
Well,
morning then.
all right. Tomorrow
Yeah,
morning.
yeah.
What
So
time?
we'll plan. We'll do 6:30 a.m.
6:30. Ooh,
6:30. Is
I
that too
can't. I
late?
have to do early. Yeah, it's too
Early?
late.
You want to do 6?
Can we try for 5:30?
5:30? You're crazy. All right, fine. All right, we'll do 5:30. So
All right.
5:30 Eastern Standard Time for you guys.
Or I could do 6:30 on Wednesday.
Well, we'll have to
Let's
do
do
Wednesday. All
5:30.
we're gonna do Wednesday as well. So
Right. We're gonna
yeah,
make sure that Cody gets up at 5:30 tomorrow morning.
cheese and crow, dude. It's gonna be something else. All right. So if you guys want to check it out, you guys are probably some of you guys on the West are gonna see this way later. But
Yes,
yeah, awesome. Well, dude, I think that's a wrap for today. I mean, there's so many things we could talk about. I
I
definitely wanted to
know.
get into this one article on Ripple that's really interesting. but maybe I'll do a little moderation on that sometime later. So,
All right. Sounds perfect.
but all right.
Well, and just the market's gonna blow up the month of December. We're all gonna have a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I know. I mean, hey, I felt good about Thanksgiving. Like we were
I
happy on
know.
I was happy on Thanksgiving.
So was I.
It wasn't like as explosive as we were kind of anticipating, but I mean, if you think about the discount opportunity that you had a week ago,
Oh,
holy crap. I
right.
hope you grabbed that because that was a
When it,
that was a good discount right there, you
when
know?
Bitcoin went down to like 91,000,
91,000 and she's back up to 97 now. I mean, think about that for a second. That's
right?
a significant discount. That's
And
the way I see it.
the
And what
month
you
of
could,
November was just a crazy month.
right. And again, like I said, I think it's important that you guys take a look at your Satoshi values because I'm telling you right now that your Satoshi values are up today. Unless you're investing in absolute crap, your Satoshi values are up. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so we can't really complain. November was like a quiet November. We were only up like 50% on Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yeah,
Only.
exactly.
So,
Only. Yeah, only.
yeah. So we're going to get the 80% come December.
Yeah.
All
Jeez.
right.
Well, yeah, man, this has been a good one. Hey, if you guys could please like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification, that would mean the world to us. We will be putting out some more videos. If you guys want us to do any videos special for you guys on certain coin reviews and whatnot, leave it in the comment section. We will check it out. Um, and if you guys want some specific updates on videos that we've done in the past, such as CLV and Dent, Maple Finance, geez and Crow,
H
how many did
bar.
we? There's so many H bar. There's a lot of them out there.
Well, I'm
Which,
definitely going to be probably hitting H bar and Dent just so everybody knows because there's been some nice price action going on with them. So I'm going
yeah.
to give an update on that.
Well, here's the thing.
And CLV to me is consolidated. So I'm going to give an update on CLV and go through
Right.
that because it could have another huge move to the upside here.
Brian and we're trying to build a top 10 and we want you guys to help us for that. You know, we want a top 10 coins that we're monitoring and we want the fam to help us with that. So throw out your guys' opinions because some of you guys, seriously, you guys have really, really good insight on what to be looking at in the market. So we really do value your guys' opinions.
Because there's
And
so many cryptocurrencies to go through.
it's
There are.
ridiculous.
There's
Thousands,
thousands of them. So like I
thousands.
spent a few hours on, like I said, Friday going through the coins. Well, I'm going to finish on this then, and I'll be done, Cody.
Sounds good.
Right. So I went through coins from 800 to 1,000 with on CoinGecko from market ranking. Out of those 200 coins on my what I do for a search real quick is I came down to 11 coins. So my search is now narrowed down to 11. Um, so now I got to take those 11 and do a little bit more in-depth search. And I started this morning, and the first one I did, I went a little bit more in depth, and it's off the list. There's no volume. It's just yeah, it's not something that I want to get involved with. So, but that's what I do. So, but there's so many coins that I don't look at that I miss that someone else, maybe it's the name or something that catches their eye that's not going to catch mine. So I really love it when our viewers give us coins to look at because there's no way we can look at them all.
Yeah, exactly. So appreciate your guys' insight. Appreciate your insight today, Brian. And
Oh,
we will definitely see you guys tomorrow morning. Like we said, we're gonna aim for, oh my word. We're gonna aim for five gonna aim for
Cody, you
5:30
need to go
a.m.
to. I'll text you at 8 o'clock tonight saying you better get ready for bed.
Yeah, you should probably yeah, cheese. All right. So 5:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Might be a little bit later just because I'm,
Oh, he's
pulling
already.
myself out of
Nah,
bed.
he's gonna be a little early. You watch. He's gonna text me.
Wow. Wow. Okay. 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow for Bitcoin Fam Live again. And we will maybe if you guys put it in the comment sections what you guys want us to look up, we'll look it up tomorrow morning. How about that?
There you
That'll be
go.
exciting. All right.
All right.
We'll chat.